Hello everyone. I apologize in advance for the noise that you will hear very soon. Um, I have been waiting to record this video until the noise from the kitchen remodel settles down, but it's just not happening, and I want to actually create in my art room. So before I can create, and you'll see why in a second, I have to do this video because I'm committed to doing this Organized Declutter 2025. And this is prompt 2, which is cleaning off your workspace. So, admittedly, these are the 2 boxes that I had that were stored on the floor. I've emptied them out from the chaos that was the mess in the boxes, and now I have organized chaos on my workspace. And I did this on purpose, and I know that Dana K does not recommend that, but this is just how I do it, and I find it the most efficient for me, especially because I know I'm going to stick with it. I'm not going to leave this here for weeks and weeks. If I got sick, I probably would, or, things come up, but I knew I was going to get this. So this is my mixed media table, and it's covered, but it is organized. And then I have under the floor, I have 2 piles. This one right here is memorabilia type stuff, my kids' stuff, my son's art, that kind of stuff, and that goes in the closet in my master bedroom. I have a memorabilia bin in there that I'm actually going to be moving in here and putting it under my art table, but for right now, that's where it is. This pile is Pearl Jam stuff. Yes, I have a whole bin dedicated to Pearl Jam. And this is what I have going on under here. So this bin, this one, that is full of Pearl Jam stuff, and I have stuff to add to it. This one that's on top, this is something that I will go through when we start the prompt of storage space. So that is something that needs to be sorted through. So, and this is my actual workspace where I do my junk journals and collaging and creating ephemera and all of that stuff. So what I'm going to do, I think, is I didn't think that far ahead yet. Well, let me show you some of my storage that I have, and I already have it set up. So this is kind of hard to see because I have stuff piled up. This is possible signature type pages, signature stuff, and I have more stuff up here, and let me explain. It's big, so it's big pieces of paper that I can cut down, and so this is the spot where I store them, is right up there. So that's going to move up there. These are I have a whole bunch of these plastic things, and they're all, most of them, I shouldn't say all, most of them are labeled. So I have book pages, tag backs, music, I have an ephemera one, I have scraps, full-size digitals, painterly paper. And so what I'm going to do is, and these piles are organized as what goes in which bin, if that makes sense. So I don't know if they're going to start up the really loud power tool again. If they do, I will mute and just put stuff away. I do have a couple of things at the end that I don't know what to do with, and so I'm going to talk those through with you. But for right now, I'm going to change the camera angle. I'm going to mount my camera so I can use both my hands, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so I have my camera mounted. I'm going to start bringing piles over, and as long as they don't turn on that really loud I don't know what it is, extremely loud, I will just probably keep talking because I think it's important to talk through this stuff so you understand what I'm doing and I can explain my organizing setup. So I have these magazine cutouts. I try to participate every month in a collage, an intuitive collage. It's a workshop, I guess you could call it, with a woman, energy healer that I've worked with for a few years now, who I adore. And what we do is we dip our hand in, we just grab some magazine things out, and then we make a collage from them. And so that's what I had a couple of magazine cutouts, and those are going to go in here. And the trick to me personally staying organized is to label everything, so I know where everything goes and everything has a place. Now granted, I do have things that don't have a place, and I'm going to talk about those at the end of the video. So this is my magazine cutouts, and they all get stored to my right, as I showed you earlier, where all of these plastic bins are. And yeah, I'm just gonna set this over here. I'm gonna be pulling a bunch of stuff out, so I think I'll set it over here and then put it back later. Okay, so then next I have, so these are all papers. They're starting up that tool again. I don't know how loud that is. Hopefully it's not too obnoxious. If it is, I will mute the video and maybe put some words up on the screen, but we'll see. So these are all possible signature pages, and there's just all kinds of different papers in here. And I have, and I'm going to put this whole pad in there. But I do have, need to find it. I didn't put the big signature paper up yet, so it's kind of in my way. So I have stickers, scraps, full-size digitals. Okay, signature pages. So this one's pretty full. Not sure if I can fit everything in there, but let's see. Hopefully I can. Okay, so here are some scraps. I don't really save super tiny scraps. Well, I take that back. I do save smallish stuff that I've been working on, and like this kind of stuff. But I usually either use this up or toss it when I'm done with the project. So I just finished 6 journals to go to the Cancer Care Center, and these are the scraps, the small scraps I have. So I'm actually going to do a video on making clusters and tucks out of this stuff. Hence the reason why I am I'm so anxious to get my whoops, that goes in the bin there. Okay, so this is going to go in the scraps, and this is all of the scraps that I have. So I don't have a box of scraps like anywhere, I have boxes of things like tag bases and envelopes and that kind of thing. I do not, this is all the scraps I have. And I try to keep control of it. And when I'm starting a new project, I always go through my scraps first. So if I have a color that I know I want to focus on, if there's a certain theme that I know I'm going to use, then I pull out a whole pile of scraps to use while making ephemera. And that is a habit that I started a couple of years ago because my scraps were getting out of control. And they're kind of, this is the most I've had in a long time. And it's probably because I have been cleaning up and reorganizing. But this is the only scrap bin that I have. So I feel good about that. Oops, that goes up there. And these are decent sized scraps. Like I said, the little ones, I make something with them at the end of a project, or I toss them. And that goes in there. Okay. So then I have a whole bunch of these plastic bins. I get these on Amazon in a pack of 3. They cost anywhere from $30 to $40. The price really fluctuates on these for 3. So I usually get them in a box of 3. So this is what I call single sheets. So this is like if I've used a paper pack and I have 3 or 4 papers left, that's gonna go on my little scrap bag, that they go in here. And so, and these might be able to go in the scraps, but I kind of think of these as like I could actually make a pocket out of this, and I just kept it with the other paper from the paper pack. And that's how I store stuff. So I have some that are thin sheets like this, and then I have some that are thicker. So, and when I was reorganizing, I came across, oops, I hit the camera arm, whoops. So just to show you, really bigger, substantial pieces I keep in this single sheets bin. Even if there's like a piece cut out of it, this is where I store this. So I found a bunch of cardstock that I'm excited about that I didn't know I had. It's gonna go there. So all of this nice cardstock that I found. And this is all from my scrapbooking days. So that goes in there. And then this bin gets stored in my closet. And again, when I'm starting a project, I go through here and pull out papers that I want to use. And then, and I have a box to the right of me that is kind of covered right now, so I can't show it to you. But I put everything that I'm currently working on in that box. And so that I keep everything kind of organized that I'm currently working on. And I also have one of these bins. Well, I have one for every season. So I have Christmas/winter. I have fall. I used to have fall and Halloween together, but now they're separate because I have a ton of both. I think fall has gone into 2 bins. And then I have like spring, spring/botanicals. I have summer. I have one for the journals that I'm going to donate, so I throw stuff in there. I put a lot of stuff in there from like Happy Mail that I get from people. I throw that because I like to kind of make the journals that I'm donating a community effort. I think of them that way, and so that's that. Okay. So then I have a bin for stickers. These are all stickers. I also have a bin for letters and words, and that's where these are going to go. Okay, so this is kind of obnoxious. This is my letters. I was a Creative Memories consultant for many years. These are all Creative Memories letters. So yeah, it's kind of embarrassing, but it is what it is. I don't really use them that often, even though I should. They're good for collaging, that's for sure, but it is what it is. Okay, so there's my, and then I have it labeled letter stickers. And most of the labels, not all of them, because some of them are handwritten, because I got, I didn't get lazy. I just wanted to get them labeled and get them put away. This is when I was taking time to organize, and I did the, I used the letter stickers for that. So that's that. This is a words. I have a lot of different stuff in here that is words. I have book pages. I have affirmations. I have word stickers. I have words like this that came from ephemera and paper packs. And so that's that. And I didn't really have any words, but then I have these stickers, and I have to find my sticker. Let's see, full-size digitals, ephemera, scraps, stickers. I don't have a ton of stickers comparatively to some of my other bins, but I have this. This is full of, well, this has a thing of sticker paper, and then different stickers. So all of these are going to go in here. Okay, so, and then these, again, labeled. It's really important, I have found, in order for me to find stuff later, to label everything. It also makes it easier to put things away, because I'm like, oh, I have a bin for that, and it's labeled, and I know exactly where it is, and I put it in the bin, and I forget about it. I don't have to think about it again, which is really nice. Okay, so then I have these digitals, full size, and some are partially cut. So it's basically things that I have not cut out yet. I was playing with paper dolls when I was doing my self-care year in 2023. I did a whole year of self-care. I did videos every week. And one of the weeks was, or one of the month, the theme was play. And I loved playing with paper dolls when I was a kid. So I did that. And then even though this printed out really small, I keep it in the full-size digital. So it's in there. And there, see, this is just a piece of a digital. These are things I have not cut out yet. Again, things I have not cut out yet. And those are going in the full-size digital bin, which is, here it is. So this is full-size digitals that I have cut out. I have them organized kind of in themes. Yeah, that's what I have. And then I'm just going to add this in here in the back. And again, labeled with my handwriting, full-size digitals. So I love this organization because it's just so nice to have everything organized. And when I'm done, I'll take the camera down and show you again kind of what it all looks like over there. And I think that's the last thing that I have that goes in these bins over here. So let me move on to a couple other bins I have. So I have this, I have 3 of these, and they're stacked in the cubbies that I have. I have cubbies, I have 4 cubbies to the right of me, and I have 2 to the left of me. And again, most stuff is labeled. So this one's really full, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to put this stuff in here. This one is envelopes and bags. So I have these bags, and I have these envelopes. I have some more envelopes. Okay, so I have these. And like I said, I don't know if I'm going to be able to squeeze this stuff in here, but we will see. So these are envelopes. I do kind of covet these type of bags. I talked about that before, just because I don't get a lot of them. I do get a fair share of these handled bags. This has garbage in it. That has some food stuff in it, so I'm going to throw it away. There's these bags. And then I get so. Oh, and I used it when I was on chemo, because it actually does curb nauseousness, like, so well. So I took it then, and my oncologists, they're all like, yes, please take it. It is very helpful. So I think I might be okay. But I don't need to save. Well, I say that, but sometimes I don't know why I feel like envelopes and bags are so precious. Specifically bags. I think I have way too many envelopes. But it is what it is. So that's that. So then I keep these, and I do have another whole box of envelopes. I wish I had another whole box of paper bags. I would like to sometime make a whole paper bag journal, but I just don't have that many paper bags. I suppose I could buy a set of paper bags, but I don't know why, but I kind of have a junk journal mentality that some of the stuff you use should actually be collected junk instead of buying. So this is gonna go. I see some more that I didn't put in there, and since I'm reorganizing, or not reorganizing but organizing, I feel like I should put these in there. And then these Walgreens, of course, are prescription bags. Okay, so let's see, put these back, put these in here, and then call it good. Okay. And then the other bin I have, well, I have 2 others. One is, oof, I'm gonna break this thing. That's it. That's it, Tammy. No more bags or envelopes. The other one is for tag bases, and I'm okay on those. I have a bin, plastic bin, just like the one I showed you, and then I have another whole basket next to me that has tag backs. And then the other one I have is tissue paper and napkins, and that is this right here. And sometimes when I'm rushing, I just take the tissue paper or napkins and put it on top. That's why this is on top. Okay, so I have this, and then I have these couple pieces. I don't save a lot of tissue paper that I get unless it's fun like this. And I'm not sure why I decided to save the white, but I did. Here's some tissue paper I put through the embosser. Did I do this or did someone do this for me? Someone might have sent this to me like this, and that's why I saved that. Okay, so that's that. Okay, again labeled tissue and napkins, so I know where the stuff goes. And now we get to this. My daughter gave me this. At first, I wasn't sure what to do with it. It's like she did a fan of the month thing, and it has all this kind of jewelry stuff. And at first I was like, look at this Harry Potter thing. This is really cool. But it has all these charms. And I was like, I have no idea what to do with this. And I'm like, huh, I have a whole side over to the left that is beads and charms and jewelry making stuff. So this is how I got to putting it there. I had this, I'm like, I have no idea what to do with this. And then I asked myself, and this is straight from Dana K. White, I think her last name is White, her book, Declutter at the Speed of Life, I believe is the name of it, or Organizing at the Speed of Life, one or the other. Yeah, I'll have the proper name in the description. But I asked myself, if I was looking for this type of stuff, where would I look? And when I asked myself that question, I knew instantly, well, I would look at where my beads and charms and jewelry making stuff is. So that's where this is going to go. And I just love that because it really helps you to, you know, drill down on where this should go if you don't know. So I already have some stuff in here. I don't know if I'll ever use it, but I don't want to get rid of it because it seems kind of valuable. Like if you come upon something and you're like, I really want to do something like that, now I have a whole bunch of stuff to choose from, which is fun. And a little hoarder, but not really, because this is all I have. So, and it's, you know, well organized, and I know exactly where it is, and I like that. So then I have these, and my husband bought these when he was making and selling candles on Etsy. He thought, we never did use them, but he thought they would be really cute, and so did I, to like put the small little tin candles to wrap and send them in this, but we never did. And so now I have these, and I don't know what to do with them. I mean, I understand I could use them like as a pocket in a journal, but what else? Like, I want to, does anybody have any ideas for these? And if you have ideas and you know of a video, can you link it so I can, or, you know, tell me who and what the video's called? Because I don't really want to get rid of them, but I also don't want to keep them if I'm never going to use them. So please, I would love some advice on that. And for now, I'm actually going to just save these with the rest of our packing material, because that's where they were originally before I tried to reorganize that area. So that's these mesh bags that I don't know what to do with. And then I have these that I need to ask my daughter about. So she buys canisters, you know, for keeping food stuff in, and I don't know if she wants to keep these. Otherwise, I don't really know what I would do with these either. So that's an ask my daughter thing. This map, I believe this came from a National Geographic. I'm not sure what to do with it. It's super, super, super nice map. I don't know what year it's from. I don't know how accurate it is. Although it doesn't say USSR anymore, it says Russia. Oh, 2000. Copyright 2000. Well, it's 25 years old. That's pretty old. I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. I don't really want to cut it up, but I also don't want to get rid of it. We have a couple maps displayed. My husband and I both like maps. Um, so I don't know what to do with it. If I was looking for a map, where would I look? I might look with my magazines, but I don't know. I don't know if I was looking for a map where I would look. We all have our phones now. I think I'm going to end up putting it with my magazines. I'm not sure if that's the right spot, but I think that's where it's going to go. And then I have this one piece of art that I made a long time ago when I used to do Women's Circle back before COVID. We did a collage. I really like it, and I don't want to get rid of it, but I also don't want to display it. So I do have a spot in my closet here in my art room where I have some of my artwork. So I think I'll just put it in there for now. And that's that. So I'm going to take the phone off the bin and show you kind of my organization and how it all looks right now when everything's put away. And see you in a bit.